So then how has this year of teaching been?
This year has definitely been different.
School year wise has been a little chaotic.
It's fun, it's fine, it's good. It's way better than last year. But it's not as much better than last year as we thought it was going to be.
Not the best. This week has been a little difficult.
All right, so the first couple months were the craziest months in the 20 years that I've been here.
It's been a readjustment, getting back into the full swing of things.
COVID is and was the biggest challenge, just learning how to teach in a different way than we're used to, especially in science where it's supposed to be a hands-on class. We're supposed to be in lab, we're supposed to be doing fun things. That was really challenging when we were virtual.
Just dealing with like the outer things in the hallway, or even with just like other teachers just being super stressed. It's been a longer year than the normal.
It's hard. It's hard because the last year and a half, some students didn't take full advantage of the opportunities they had to learn.
Last year, we, as teachers, we said, this year's different because we don't have students in front of us. Right. Next year will be easy. I think this year we've learned that we're back to normal, but it's not normal.
I don't even remember what normal is, and no, it's not normal, I don't think.
I want to be back to where I know that I was, and where I was isn't where I am now, but I think that's okay.
There's been a lot of time where maybe I feel like I haven't done good work, and now I need to make that happen. There's a lot of expectations in being a good teacher and trying to produce for your students and help your students feel like they're getting what they want and getting what they need so that they can ultimately be, as good in whatever subject they want.
Every week it's taxing. A lot of late nights at home, grading, trying to keep up, but no, that's normal teacher stuff.
And I think, just general worrying about what is everybody okay and good, and
I would say people are tired.
Tensions are high and it's stressful, and people have breakdowns and get overstressed. And
There's definitely days that I feel like I just want to go home. I just need to clear my head and relax. I just wish that there was a little more appreciation, because we do a lot and we really do care about you guys.
Students know that teachers are struggling too. We're both struggling, we're in the same boat, and we're going to get through it together. I believe that.
Right. Jaxsen, you want to grab that other side of there? Do you want to go ahead and have a seat, Azana? If there was one thing you could say to the staff as a whole, what would it be?
I think it's just that all the students appreciate the work they put into and the effort they put into helping us learn the best we could, especially in this year and last year.
The staff are definitely underappreciated.
I feel like a lot of the things that staff members do go unnoticed, such as cleaning after school and staying long hours and working hard to make sure that students have what they need for the next day.
I've noticed a lot of the teachers at the school, especially now that we've adapted so much from last year to this year, are really considerate about students' feelings and how they're struggling, if they're struggling, how they can help. And I feel like they've really stepped up to try and benefit the students more.
I feel like I can really go to my teachers and ask them for help about anything, and they would sincerely want to help me.
I appreciate the teachers that try to make that personal connection with the students, because I like being able to have conversations with my teachers outside of what we're learning.
They definitely give me more comfort being here at school, especially coming from a
private school, there's not that many people. I'm really appreciative of teachers because they not only just provide comfort, but also like a sense of challenge, but not too much of a challenge that you're like completely overwhelmed, but enough to improve upon yourself.
I'm grateful that we have the staff that we have and that they're so supportive and just really good at their job.
I would say thank you to the custodians because there's a lot of kids in the school that don't really clean up after themselves the best. And I think they do a really good job with cleaning up and making sure that our school stays clean.
I feel like definitely like the custodians, they're really underrealized and people kind of don't really care. They leave their trash all over the place because they know that they're going to pick up after them. They do a great job keeping the school clean.
Like they don't have to clean up after us, but they do. And that's really considerate of them because they don't have to clean up while we're still sitting there. They don't have to come wipe down our table while we're eating, but they do.
The janitors keep this place nice and clean, and now because of COVID, they have to keep it even more clean, which is, you know, kind of hard to believe since the bathrooms always look trashed at the end of the day.
Even after everyone leaves, like the stuff that goes unnoticed, like it's like nice coming back to a good environment.
And then also the security guards, they always say hi to you in the mornings and everything.
I'm sure they say to like a bunch of other people too, but like just the fact that they like acknowledge kind of like is a nice thing instead of just like being there because they have to be for their job.
Always hold the doors open. If you don't know where you're going, like my freshman year I had no idea where I was going, they would always help you around.
I'd like to say thank you to specifically the counselors right now because a lot of the seniors are applying for colleges, juniors are picking their classes for senior year, which is also really important, and they just have a lot going on right now.
Just thankful. I'm just very thankful for the staff.
Honestly, they're doing absolutely amazing, especially going off of like whatever the heck last year was. We're more thankful than they realize about like some of the seemingly insignificant things that they might do. The small things that they say and the little mentions and comments of support that like might go unnoticed.
They do so much for us, like the secretaries, the people behind the scenes, like the deans and such. They organize and they help out with so much stuff.
I'd like to say thank you for all the cooperation and the commitment you guys have had and the dedication you guys have all put in this year and last year.
Thank you for being so lenient and so, I guess, kind to the high schoolers because we're high schoolers, we suck. We're not great people all the time. So just thank you so much for being so lenient with us.
Thank you. I know it's already said everywhere, but thank you for helping us when you really don't want to help us. I know being around teenagers can probably be a very taxing thing that we're not really as grateful as we should be. So if I could say one thing, it'd probably just be, we actually do appreciate you. As much as we don't say it, you guys really do so much. We really appreciate what you guys do, even though it's not said as much as it should be.
Thank you to everybody involved with this, everybody who helped put it together. Thank you to students who continue to support your faculty, and thank you to the faculty for supporting us. A lot of it goes unrecognized. Custodians and security especially are like pretty much like not even in the thoughts of students sometimes, or at least it feels like that. I just want you guys to know that you definitely are. We really care for what you do.
I know a lot of people aren't appreciative of what you do, and it sucks because I've always looked up to teachers, but I just think that you put in a lot of work and it doesn't go unnoticed by everyone, and I just want you to remember that because I know you have really hard days and I know kids can suck.
You know, thankful for Sequoits Week. We're really thankful for the entire Sequoit staff and everyone that works at Antioch, not just the teachers.
We have to stay after school a lot of these days, and I'm sure most people do, but you get to see like the state of the school after like a full school day, and it is rough. And I think that what the custodians do after hours is like what's most important, because when you get to school in the morning, everything is spotless and clean, and they just work really hard after school to make sure that everything's clean. And security guards, a lot of security guards get like, I don't know, just like teased by students, and I think it's messed up because security guards really do like help and protect us, and they like they're around to make sure everybody's safe, and I think that they don't get enough respect.
You know, just helping make sure it's easier for us to get out of the parking lot at the end of the day. And I feel like a lot of people don't recognize that. Nurse Lisa, you're really great. I remember this one time, it was my sophomore year, or maybe it was my freshman year. I honestly don't even know. But I went in your office, and I don't see a whole lot, but you gave me a worm on a string, and it's red. And I still have that worm on a string. It's in my backpack every single day. Mr. Leverance, every time I need anything, I know I can reach out to Mr. Leverance and he's gonna be able to help me out or at least get me where I need to go. Miss Corey, we heard from a whole bunch of teachers while we were interviewing this that you practically run the school. You know, you're one of the sweetest people. All of our other secretaries, those of you that work in the dean's office, our deans, everyone is just phenomenal, and I feel like a lot of them go underappreciated.
One thing I've learned from this little project that we've done is that the relationship between students and teachers and other faculty in general is the most important part to succeeding in high school.
You know, the work that you do is really important and valued by so many people, even if they don't say it all the time.
Honestly, just thank you to all the staff. You've heard it a million times throughout this video already. But our goal in putting this together was really just to show you that we are appreciative for all of you, not just the teachers, though we definitely are severely grateful for our teachers, but a lot of our staff goes underappreciated, and we really wanted to make sure that we could say thank you to all of you guys, especially and thankful for Sequoits Week. So we just want you to know that we really are thankful. We do appreciate everything that you do, even if it's not said by a lot of the student body.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.